Hey, I'm Creech and this is Creech and Cars, where I talk about car news, history, and culture. Last year, Toyota debuted the 5th generation of the Prius. As one of the first and all-time best-selling hybrids, a new Prius would be a big deal regardless. But Toyota decided to take a risk with the design, and in the eyes of many people, this decision paid off. And we now have a very sleek and sporty Prius that also offers great practicality and decent performance for what it is. But what if it looked even more aggressive and got a big boost in power? Well, the 5th generation Prius went over to the Gazoo racing division of Toyota, and today I'm going to be taking you through the potential exterior and interior design of the Toyota Prius GRMN, and then I'll go over the mechanical and performance specs as well. Starting with the exterior design, the new generation of the Prius is already more aerodynamic and aggressive than ever before, so now is the perfect time to get a GRMN version. In these renderings, you can see the differences and upgrades for the GRMN over the standard Prius, and first of all, there are the appearance upgrades. You'll notice the prominent GR badging around the entirety of the car, and for those who don't know, GR stands for Gazoo Racing, and MN is Masters of Nürburgring. Aside from the red for the GR graphics, the GRMN Prius is shown in white with black accents and a black hood, roof, and hatch. The GR Prius really takes advantage of the more coupe-like appearance of the 5th gen as well, but in terms of functionality, there are a ton of aerodynamic upgrades. Below the large air dam, there is a front splitter accompanied by matching side skirts. There's a group of LED fog lights on the bumper that look like they would blind opposing traffic, and above that are some canards that look a little over the top, to be honest. The GRMN version will certainly come with a set of unique rims, and here we have a multi-spoke look that's finished in sort of a black chrome color. Coming around to the back end, there's a large wing and a more aggressive bumper with a diffuser. At this angle, you can also see the Prius will have some fender flares, likely because the tires will need to be a little wider to put the power down more efficiently. While we don't have any preview of the interior for now, we can make a good inference of what touches Toyota will add to the GRMN Prius from other GR models like the Corolla. The only color option will probably be black with the red contrast stitching like what you see here. You can expect the gratuitous GR badging and at least a leather wrap steering wheel, if not the option for Alcantara. The upgraded bucket seats should be leather trimmed with Alcantara inserts, and you'll probably be able to find Alcantara trimming other parts of the dash and door panels. The rear seats should also be leather with Alcantara inserts and maintain the roominess found in the standard Prius, making it a very practical hot hatch. So the design upgrades are nice, but what matters more is the performance enhancements over a standard Prius, which currently offers up to 196 horsepower in all-wheel drive form with a combination of Toyota's 2.0-liter inline 4-cylinder and a permanent magnet motor on each axle. Fuel efficiency still reigns supreme with the new Prius as it manages about 56 miles per gallon, but for the GRMN version, reports are suggesting that Gazoo is targeting around 300 horsepower or more for the upgraded Prius. This will be accomplished with the same 2-liter 4-cylinder and 1 electric motor on each axle setup, so the power increase will come solely from a hefty tune. The standard Prius transmits the power through a CVT, and that results in a 0 to 60 time of 7.1 seconds. Of course, here the CVT is used to get better fuel economy, and the performance of it doesn't really matter. Unlike other GR models, I don't see the Prius getting a manual transmission, but Toyota might be able to get improved shifting from a traditional automatic, and then maybe make use of paddle shifters to give it a sportier driving experience. With the torque from the electric motors and a less efficient but more powerful tune, the Prius should be able to do 0 to 60 in around 5.5 seconds. In addition to this, the GRMN will have the aerodynamic upgrades we went over in the design section, and you can also expect some significant suspension upgrades and a lower center of gravity so it can handle curves better. The new Prius rides on the TNGA platform, and some changes to the chassis itself might also be made so that it's better suited for more aggressive driving, and of course some larger or higher end brakes should complete this package. The GRMN Prius is still early in the works, but you can expect an official reveal in mid-2024. You can expect a GR Prius to slide in below the GRMN, but that model will come at a later date. The GR Prius should offer the same power increase, but maybe without the more aggressive aero and less track-oriented equipment. As for pricing, the GRMN model will surely be the most expensive Prius ever. I would expect it to be in the $50,000 realm, with the GR version being closer to $40,000. So with that information in mind, can a hybrid hot hatch with the Prius name be successful? Well, the GRMN model will be especially low volume, as I think Toyota would only produce about 4,000 to 6,000 GR Priuses, and the GRMN would be limited to just a few hundred units here in North America. I think the GRMN Prius would get a ton of hype and excitement in the car community, but not a lot of people would actually shovel out $50,000 or more for a Prius. The Prius is a storied nameplate, but that also comes with a reputation that is the opposite of a sports car, and I think that actually makes it a good candidate for a GR model. The production will have to be limited because the performance is still very underwhelming for the price point, although there is a chance it could end up being cheaper. But even if it doesn't sell well, it can still accomplish its goal. That's because I think this move is part of a larger operation that began with this 5th generation, where Toyota is revamping the image and reputation of the Prius. Sales have been pretty stagnant up until last year, and with the influx of fully electric cars, the 4th generation was looking more boring than ever, and the GR version is going to greatly add to the hype and overall excitement of this new Prius. So there's everything we know so far about the upcoming GR/GRMN Prius. Thanks for watching, and be sure to let me know your thoughts about a high-performance Prius in the comments down below. If you're a fan of hot hatches, do you think this fits in well with the current competition, or would you rather have one of the more established names in this segment? So this was a little bit of a shorter video today, but on this channel I talk about car news like this, as well as history and culture. So if you like this video, check out some of the other videos on the channel and subscribe so you don't miss future uploads. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.